The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it. You've got the Tom and Steve Show, otherwise known as The Local Show, right here on 570 WSYR. And, my wife had another couple customers that came in and saw her nameplate and said,
Wait a minute, I know that
show.
name.
Yeah.
Are you married to that guy with the great voice?
Weirdo, yeah.
Or the weird guy?
Yes.
The good voice.
She always says, which weird guy?
There we go.
They're both
fair.
weird.
No, that's fair.
But here we are talking about local business and all that stuff with the holidays just upon us. My goodness, I can't believe we've crested
Did you buy a
December.
snowblower yet?
Haven't done that, and that has to be done.
Yeah.
We have to figure it out.
You should spend some of the money. We have so much money, Tom. You should stimulate the economy and go spend a little of it.
Really? I should do that. I have to look into, it's that electric versus the gasoline, and I'm still not sure.
You could go on Marketplace and buy a snowblower somewhere.
That's what my friend said, and I think I'm going to have to look at Marketplace and see who has what. You just never know what you're getting into.
That's true.
If I could find normal people, I'd be fine. Yeah. I mean, they should have that categorized. Should have, I'm a weirdo, I'm a normal person, and then we could, vet out who's...
I think I would put that suggestion in.
Sure.
It's a good idea.
Hey, we have another guest on the show that's new. So we've had a couple of new people. Let's not make sure she doesn't run out on us, Major Charles was supposed to be here from the Salvation Army, but he's feeling under the weather. So instead, we have Deanna Delmonico right here with us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What is your role over there at the Salvation Army?
I am the PR and donor relations manager. So I handle all PR, media relations, marketing, events, social media.
Have you been over there long?
About 2.5 years.
Okay. What'd you do before that?
I was home with my kids.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before that, it was very different. I worked for part of Estee Lauder companies.
Really?
In New York City, and then took a little hiatus.
Did you live in Manhattan?
I did.
You did? Wow.
No
Big
way.
Apple, I did.
No kidding.
Did you meet your husband down there? Or?
College.
In college.
Yep.
What college you go to?
Lehigh.
Okay, yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
And now, is your family from down there in
My
downstate?
family's in Long Island.
Oh,
so
the
my
island.
husband's from here.
Yes.
Area.
Does he okay.
Yeah.
But do you guys I don't hear any New York City coming out. Does it come out of him?
No, it comes out of nowhere.
what part of Long Island? My daughter, my oldest daughter, has been dating a guy for 5 years down in and I forgot the name of it.
Islip?
Islip, thank you. See, Steve remembers. East Islip.
Islip.
Yeah,
That's a little
yeah.
further. I was a little bit closer to the city in
Okay.
Nassau County in Rockville Center.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, that's wild.
different from here.
Do you go down a lot or back?
Usually holiday time and summertime.
Yeah. Okay.
So
In between.
what do people right now need to know about the Salvation Army? What do they, when you meet somebody and you say, I'm with them, how do you ring their bell?
So to ring the bell is super easy. You can go to registertoring.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can text bell ringers to 31333.
Yeah, I like that. That's easy.
So whatever's easiest, text. You can go online, sasyr.org, and that will give you all you need to know about the holidays. So if you can't ring a bell, you can donate. You can provide toys and a food box for a child. You can volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
There's many ways.
It's tricky because people don't carry cash like they did.
They
So there was the loose change or a little
I never
extra.
have any change on me.
But it isn't like you would. So that's got to be different because you're ringing a kettle and be like, oh, geez, I wish I just, how did?
Yes.
When the major was here last, we were talking about doing swipe, being able to swipe your card.
Yes.
So how far did that come?
So it's close. We have a new system. It's called Tip Tap. So it is a tap to give method of donating, and they're at a few kettles in Onondaga. I think we have I want to say 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a you hold your phone up, Apple Pay,
Right,
card
right.
enabled, credit card, the chip card, hold it against the tip
Oh,
tap
that's
machine.
nice. Yeah.
And it either you hold it up to a 5, 10, or 25, and
That should help you
nothing
guys a
happens.
lot.
I mean, you don't get a receipt. You get it does not capture your information.
Okay, so I can give, and I'm not.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's very, very easy. So
Yeah.
it's this is our second year with it, so we're hoping for some
Right.
positive results from that.
And if somebody wants to be a bell ringer, I've done the text thing
Yep.
where you text the 31333.
Yes.
And you text civic, the word civic,
so
right?
Civic was from our civic celebration.
Oh, okay, that
so,
was that.
Yep, a lot of text codes.
Yeah,
To keep
yeah.
track of.
So right now,
So
what
to
would they do
ring-
if they?
To ring, you can text bell ringers.
Okay.
Okay.
Plural, to 31333.
And what if they just want to give money?
And if they just want to give money, you can text kettles to 313.
Kettle, look at we got options here.
Anything. I mean, we are getting you however you can get there.
Yeah.
And really, it'll go to our virtual kettle. You can set up your own virtual kettle. So if you can't volunteer, you can share it on your social media.
I love that.
Become a fundraiser. So you can be a virtual
Nice.
bell ringer if you can't stand outside, although they're not all outside.
Right, yeah, some are inside.
The
yeah.
mall is inside, a couple other locations. So however you can help. And I mean, the thing to realize is these programs that the kettles support happen year round. So
Yeah.
they're not just now.
Right. So if someone's been living in a cave, what do you do with all this money?
So the good thing about the kettle campaign is it supports all of our programming. So that way it can go where it's needed. It can go to the food pantry if the food needs, if the food
Right.
pantry needs replenishment. It can go to the shelters. It can go where it's needed most, which is ideal for us. And again, it stays local. So if you donate online and you're somewhere else, it will go to your zip code.
I like that.
So
I mean,
yeah.
that's something, and the money that you drop in a kettle stays here.
that's
in
a
Syracuse.
big deal. Back 5 years ago, when Tom and I were tossing around the idea of starting the local show, there was a gap. Everything seemed like it was far away, but this is all about being here
Yes.
and supporting here. So that's the
Yes.
buy local and
Exactly.
and folks listen to the show, hear the Onondaga grown things that we do, and that it's about being here. And this is here. This isn't somewhere far
Yes,
away.
It's here, and I mean it spans all of Onondaga County. So yes, we're on the south side where our food pantry is, but we serve families in Skaneateles. We serve families in Tully. I mean, from every single town in Onondaga, we have case managers that go out and visit families, bring food boxes. So it's not just downtown.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And what happens right after the holidays? What can people get involved with?
Weight
at that
loss,
point?
Tom.
Yes.
With them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to take care of people. Still.
Kind of the same, and that's the thing to point out. We're doing the same.
Yeah.
The same things are happening all year, and we're still operating the food pantry, and we're still operating our shelters.
Yeah.
And so,
Do you have any events that come up in the spring or anything?
do in the spring. We're hoping that we'll be
Or
bringing
over
back
the winter,
We'll be bringing back our basketball 3-on-3 tournament that happened at OCC.
Okay.
Great.
We brought that back after a few years hiatus from COVID, so
Right.
that was a huge success, and we're definitely bringing that back.
So Tom,
hopefully.
you and I, and we'll grab Sonia.
Yeah.
That'd be quite a team, huh?
We had a lot of corporate groups. They had a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah, really
a lot of
quickly, how
adult.
can people get involved corporately?
So
You know?
anything you want to find out about can be found on our website.
Oh, so that's easy enough.
SASYR.
.org.
So SASYR.org.
Yes.
They can find out everything. They can find out how to give with one of those 500 different text codes that you have.
Yes.
They can get involved. But if you hear the bell ringing,
Yes.
stop up and make a donation to this amazing group of people
However
we
you
have here.
can. Yep. That's
Well,
the
thank you
goal.
so much. That's Deanna Delmonico, PR Donor Relation Manager over there at the Salvation Army. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right.